Wayne D backstage talking all things CMA awards with one of my favorite guys who's had a massive year and now he's a reality TV star. Yo, Jon Pardi, how are you, man?
I'm good. Real good.
Listen, there are a million questions I want to ask you. A lot of them have to do with music and an award show. But more importantly, we got to start with Party Time. Where did the idea for this come about and how did you pitch it to CMT, or did they maybe approach you?
CMT came to me and they liked my off the road segment we did. That kind of started it out and it was, entertaining. There's a lot going on at my house. And they kind of said, hey, what if we kind of continue this, did some episodes and kind of had a season. And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? That was fun. It's a lot of work, but it turned out great. The editors are great. And, it's fun. You get to see my personality, my sense of humor, and just my life in general. And I think people, especially now, like that. And it's funny. I mean, I laugh when I see it. So, and we don't really hold back. It's nothing scripted. Nothing's meant to be, vanilla or anything. So we kind of go after it. And I think people really enjoy that. And I was like, I can do a show and I can cuss and you'll just bleep it out. Perfect.
But now the lovely lady in your life, was there anything that came up where she was like, time out, you're not doing that on the show. That's not happening on the show.
There was some stuff I sent. Yeah. Well, there was some booty dancing going on that didn't make the show. And I was like, this is what everybody's doing. Have you seen TikTok? We're on a boat.
That's for the uncut DVD coming out later, right?
Yeah, that's for the season on HBO.
I got to talk to another artist just a little while ago, and I said to her, there's something very special about the CMA Awards. And not to downplay, award shows are fantastic. We get to celebrate the music and the moments that you guys create throughout the year. But there's something about the CMA Awards that kind of feels like we made it, right?
Yeah. Like as an artist or just like we finally showed up?
No, just as an artist. Like it's almost like not that we're done with anything, right? We don't have live shows filling arenas or anything yet, but there's something about almost feeling like we're crossing an imaginary finish line by getting to the CMA Awards.
Yeah, there's something about that. I feel like being a part of the CMAs is a big deal, especially getting nominated and just really performing on it. I feel like you're kind of right. And I mean, it took me a long time just to get my name said in the CMA. So I feel like that you're exactly right. It's like I guess it's like opening another door when you get in there, or like, on to the next chapter after the CMA award. So definitely fun, and definitely takes a lot to get a nomination. It's not, it's hard to win, but I say it's even harder to get nominated because, you're, when you win, you're out of 5. And then when you try to get nominated, how many country artists are there these days? Right. There's a lot of country artists.
And as a country music fan, I'm going to answer the question for myself and then tell me how you feel. But as a fan, I see album of the year nomination and I'm like, wow, because a song is a song is a song. And I don't want to downplay an individual project, but when something can be celebrated as front to back, right, and everything in between, is that more special than any other nomination?
I think so. And it showed that, and it's also like a high five to your team that helped you make the record. And especially I always say, I got a record deal because I'm supposed to sell some records. So I better get that nomination.
Is it nice to be walking around backstage? Obviously, where everything's getting cleaned down every 5 minutes, socially distanced and whatnot. But is it nice to get together and see some of your fellow music creators?
Yes. I just went through this. It's a brand new thing I've never felt before. And it's another thing that 2020 messes up. Yeah. But it's the urge to hug somebody you haven't seen in a long time and you can't do it because people are watching and you really want to hug somebody.
Yeah.
I saw Ashley and I was like, hey. And we're like, what do we do? Do we go down and do closer? And she was like, hey. I was like, are we going to get in trouble? Like, I really want to hug you. I haven't seen you. And it was just like that. It was just like, damn, 2020 took hugs away.
You're almost waiting for them to be like, Bring it in. It's cool.
All right,
You're like, thank you.
We're gonna go behind the curtain, and I'm gonna hug you and tell you how good it is to see you. All right, this never happened.
we are all looking forward to 2021, and the last thing I want to ask you is, outside of touring and resuming some sort of normalcy in that respect, what's something you're looking forward to in 2021?
I think it would be high-fiving a scientist that created something awesome that made the coronavirus go away, and we could all go and be back to normal, and everybody could not feel like they're living with the boogeyman, creeping around. If you go to a family gathering of 10, like, it's like, you hear, like, where the coronavirus at? And I always make a joke. I wish you could actually see the coronavirus so you can dodge it. Or,
I know.
like, get a leaf blower and just blow it away. Like, I mean, that would be really way easier to dodge it.
Amen, my man. Jon Pardi, I appreciate you as always, man. And best of luck come Wednesday night.
Thank you.
Take care.
Later.